Good evening, Sagittarians. This is Kelly Ann from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. This is going to be a generalized reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in your sign of Sagittarius. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, your present, and near future energies for you, as well as any obstacles or challenges that you're currently working through. I'll be asking Spirit for advice or messages to help you along on your soul's journey as well. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy, Sagittarian, so that we can get started. Okay, so let's begin and see what's going on. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed, thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and for your protection tonight. As I attempt to interpret and clarify these messages and advice that you are channeling through me, I ask that you please be as clear as possible, Spirit, so that I may interpret your messages correctly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers. Okay, Sagittarians. So tonight, because this is a midweek reading, I'm going to do a little bit of a different format than I typically do for your weekly reading. Okay, so we're going to start by pulling some cards. 5 cards for you, and then we're going to clarify them to see what's going on. We're going to get some current energy for you, okay? This is for Sagittarians. Thank you. All right, Sagittarians, let me turn these around so that you can see them. These down out of the glare. All right, so tonight I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot, and I'm going to be clarifying with the Wizards Tarot. Okay. So Sagittarians. Currently, I'm seeing the 5 of Swords in reverse. I'm seeing the Death card, major for Scorpio. I'm seeing the 2 of Cups. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords. And I'm seeing the Justice card, which is major for Libra. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Let me put this up here. So, Sagittarians, what I'm strongly seeing here with this Death card here is that something is about to change or transform. Something that you are currently going through, or a situation that you're in, or a relationship that you're in, is going to come to an end. Okay? There's going to be a death of something and a rebirth of something. There's going to be a huge transformation coming. And I believe that that transformation has to do with a relationship with someone, with this 2 of Cups energy here. The 2 of Cups really speaks to a divine kind of union. It's like a soul tie, like a twin flame energy. It's somebody that you really feel like you're connected with, and you just can't seem to break that bond. Like, even when you're not with them, you can't stop thinking about them. Even when you're arguing, all you want to do is like call each other and make up. Like, it's definitely somebody that you feel like you have to have in your life. Okay. Now, I am seeing this Ace of Swords here, which is, a card that really speaks to success. It's getting that revelation or that clarification or that knowledge or information that you need in order to move forward in a situation, right? So this is like a very good card to have in terms of a relationship, because it's kind of like a revealing card. Like, everything's going to come to light. You're going to get the truth that you need in order to move forward with any decisions. And it's going to help you kind of move forward in a way where you don't really have any questions in your mind, because you know exactly what's going on. Okay, I'm also seeing this Justice card here, major for Libra, right? The Justice card is showing up in the upright, which is showing that any wrongs from the past have been set right. If there is a legal matter coming, I'm showing that it is going to work out in your favor. And it just really basically kind of states that there's a sense of balance coming along right now, okay? Everything's starting to level out for you, and there's going to be like that leveled, balanced feeling in your life, where there's like this good flow and everything's kind of working out the way that you want it. Now, with this 5 of Swords, I'm strongly feeling, Sagittarians, that there may have been a situation between you and your person here where some things, some harsh words may have been said, or there may have been a breakup, or there may have been some behaviors that were demonstrated. And the reason that all of this happened was because it was like in the heat of the moment. It was like in an argument or a conflict, right? When this card is in the upright, it really speaks to like someone who has an unfair advantage over someone else. It could also represent almost like a narcissistic energy, but it's definitely something where one person is doing a lot more than the other person, meaning that one person is doing a lot more giving than the other person. Okay. And the other person's doing a lot more taking, or it's just like an unfair situation. And the one person always seems to manage to make the whole situation revolve around them, right? It always comes back to like their needs, their wants, their situation. So when this card is in reverse, what happens is whatever transpired as part of this, negative energy, that combatant energy where somebody was trying to one up the other person or have everything their way, there was some kind of conflict or some kind of debate where things may have been said, behaviors may have been exhibited that were hurtful to the other person. And somebody here is very much up in their head about it. Like they feel very guilty. They feel like they wish they could take back what has been said. They feel like they could change, they want to change what happened. They wish they could take it back and not have had things go down the way that they did between the two of you, because they recognize now that, it kind of left a little bit of a gap or a hole in your situation. Okay. But other than that, I'm strongly seeing that there is going to be this huge change. Something is definitely ending for a new change to come in. And I do believe, Sagittarians, that has to do with your situation in love here with this Two of Cups. Okay. And again, the Ace of Swords is a very good card, as well as this Justice card. So it seems like things are going to be panning out in a very balanced and fair way for you once this change comes in. Now, this argument or this drama or whatever happened doesn't necessarily have to be with this person, because with this Death card, it may be that somebody that you're maybe involved in with now that maybe is not working out. That could be the person that you were, having this falling out with. Okay. But once this past situation comes to an end, you will be able to move forward. So we're going to clarify these cards. Now, before we do that, I want to take a look at the bottom of the deck. Okay. You have the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords is really a very painful and traumatic ending, where somebody may have been feeling like they were stabbed in the back, or they may have been feeling like it was an ending that they just could not recover from. Very emotionally and psychologically hurtful, right? When it's in reverse like this, the way it's showing up, Sagittarians, it's kind of showing that you're still like healing from this. Like, even though this event already happened and it's over, you're still trying to get past it. You're still trying to like heal from it so that you can move forward. But I am showing, again, with this Death card, and then with the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Justice card, that things are starting to level out for you. And it's looking like very good in terms of either a new relationship, or if this is your same relationship that's kind of having a redo, things are looking very good. Okay, so let's clarify these cards and see what's cooking here. So let's start with this Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I'm getting the Page of Swords. I'm also getting the Two of Swords. And I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what I'm strongly feeling here, Sagittarians, with this Five of Swords, is that there's a situation that's affecting your home life right now. You may be concerned about your money. If you are coming to an end in a previous relationship here, guys, you may be very concerned about, how finances are going to pan out in this situation. If you are making a split from someone, possibly you feel like financially you're going to kind of be a little bit tested, or you're going to feel a little bit of a sense of lack here. With this Ten of Pentacles, you're going to feel like, the home environment is kind of upside down. This could affect, if you're married, this could be affecting, your situation in the home, because I am seeing this Two of Swords, which is really indicating you needing to make a very big decision here, a head over heart decision, where you have to kind of leave your emotion out of it. You have to be logical. You have to think about what works best for you in your situation. You have to kind of think about, how everything is kind of panning out right now in your life. And you have to kind of, make a decision and decide if you're going to walk away from what's not serving you anymore and take a new path. Okay. Now you do have the Page of Swords here. So what I'm gathering with this, coming up with the Five of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords, is that you're trying to gather a lot of information. You're trying to find out a lot of information about possibly a certain someone or a situation. And the reason that you're doing that is because you're being very watchful. It's almost not really like a spying energy, but you're certainly like looking into things. Okay. And the reason that you're doing that is because you want to be prepared. You want to have enough information in your back pocket so that when it's time for you to act, or it's time for you to move forward, you know what you're doing and you're not going to question, your choices. Okay. So let's go to the the Death card. Let's go to the Death card and clarify that. Spirit, why is the Death card here, please? Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. I cannot tell you how many times this card has come out in the past 3 days. Like literally every single reading, this Queen of Swords pops up. The Queen of Swords is air energy. This is Libra, this is Gemini, this is Aquarius energy, or somebody that may have that in their charts. The Queen of Swords is a no BS type of person. This is somebody who speaks the truth. She expects the truth. She wants things to be laid out clearly in order for her to make a decision. Okay. She wants things to be real. She doesn't want anything to be sugar coated. She doesn't want you to try to pull the wool over her eyes. This is definitely somebody who wants you to come and correct, because if you don't, she's going to cut you down and the deal's going to be, over. Okay. This is definitely somebody who maybe comes off as a little guarded or a little self-protective. And the reason is that she is able to keep her emotions out of her decision-making and out of her problem solving. Okay. So this is definitely somebody that sometimes can come off as a little bit cold and aloof, because she's trying to figure out things and trying to make sure that her decisions make sense. Okay. So whoever this is that possibly you're kind of trying to decide about and, maybe move forward with, there's definitely somebody who's thinking very heavily about what's going on here, that, it's trying to figure out stuff. Okay. All right. Let's check out this Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here for Sagittarius? Okay. So I'm getting the Empress in reverse. Okay. So what I'm strongly getting, Sagittarians, with this Two of Cups is that it's possible that this new relationship, which may come about as part of the ending of an old relationship or an old way of doing things or an old situation with someone else, is going to have an impact on this Empress person. Okay. The Empress is like divine feminine energy, or I should say mature feminine energy, but she's like the divine feminine of the entire tarot deck. That's what I'm trying to say. She is associated with this astrological sign of Taurus. So she's earth energy. She's kind of like Mother Nature, Mother Earth. Very selfless, nurturing, caring, very practical, very reliable. You can count on them, stable. She's the one that kind of like really makes sure that there's that flow, that balance in the home between everyone. She's kind of like the one who kind of nurtures things and, gives birth to new ideas and makes sure that, everybody's kind of happy and secure and safe. This person is in the reverse. So whatever is going on here, currently, or whatever will be, coming your way is going to affect this person. The Empress can represent like a wife figure, a mother figure, and it can definitely, if things are ending with your former relationship and you're starting a new relationship, whoever it was in the past is going to be affected. So that's what I'm feeling. And that's why I believe this card is coming out here. Okay, let's check out this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Sure. Clarify the Ace of Swords for me, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, we have the Hierophant. Interesting. So the Hierophant is also a Taurus card. Okay. So let me move your challenge down here. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords here. So both of these are Taurus energy. The Hierophant is a card that kind of represents a spiritual guide. It can be somebody who is like the revealer, right? This is the person that, kind of tells you like it is, and they reveal divine information to you, or they impart guidance and spiritual advice to you. Okay. The Hierophant is tied to like rituals, tradition. It has to do with structure within a relationship. And really, the Hierophant has to do with like how we would look at relationships in terms of like societal norms, like things that we would typically expect to see in a relationship, right? So this card could have to do with marriage. It could have to do with building a commitment with somebody, but it really speaks to, in a love reading, the relationship between two people becoming more committed or moving toward a more committed level with one another. Okay. It's kind of like leveling up, like becoming more mature in your commitment or in your marriage or in your relationship. Okay. So the fact that it's coming out, with this Ace of Swords, what I had said before, the Ace of Swords is like that card of success, like you receiving the information, the knowledge that you needed in order to be able to move forward without having any, doubts or anything clouding your judgment. So it's like giving you clarity of thought as you move forward and proceed. So the fact that the Hierophant is clarifying this card, I feel is very good, because this is letting you know that whatever your choice is and whichever direction you're going with this new person, with this Two of Cups, it's definitely, showing me that your information that you have is clear, it's accurate, and it's going to help you, kind of move toward a more committed level with somebody here. Okay. Now with this Justice card, that's also major for Libra. The Justice card is also, a card about, clarity. It's a card about, truth. It's a card about, things being fair, things being level. If there is some kind of separation or divorce that's coming, or some kind of legal matter, I am showing that it is going to work out in your favor. Okay, because this card can represent that. It can represent legal matters, attorneys, things like that. So possibly, like this Ace of Swords is you kind of understanding and receiving the information that you needed to solidify your decision to possibly move forward with these legal matters. Okay. Maybe before you had doubts, but with this Death card and then the Two of Cups, I'm thinking that maybe there could be a possibility of a separation or a divorce on the horizon. Now, of course, this is just for some of you, a select few of you. But if not, it just really speaks to you feeling like if you were mistreated in the past, everything's going to be set right. If there were wrongs that were done to you or things happened that just weren't fair, all of that's going to be set right. You're going to appreciate that sense of balance and justice, really, coming into your life right now. Now, you do have the 10 of Wands here. Okay. The 10 of Wands is clarifying this card. And I believe the reason it's clarifying this is because the 10 of Wands really speaks to having closure or having an ending to something that was really burdensome for you. Okay. The 10 of Wands is you being able to put down a very heavy load, something that you've been carrying around for a very long time. It's been like a weight on your shoulders. It's been not sitting right with you for a very long time. It's something that is emotionally and psychologically very draining and very exhausting. Okay. So the 10 of Wands is you being able to put that down. Okay. Now remember, now you have two tens here plus the Death card. So I am strongly feeling with this reading, Sagittarians, that something is definitely coming to an end. There's going to be a cycle in your life that is closing out and you're going to be moving into this new cycle. But when you're moving into this new cycle, you're moving into it with a sense that the decisions that you've made are solid and good decisions, right? With this Ace of Swords. And the fact that you have the Justice card again in the upright is also a good indication with this Hierophant card. Okay, so let's just get, let me put your challenge card down here. That's Ten of Swords, really, it's you, because this painful ending happened to you in the recent past, or in the past, the reason that it's your challenge is because you're really trying to not let it affect you moving forward. You're trying to move past that pain and, understand that it was in the past and things happen for a reason. And, the reason it's your challenge is because you're trying to not bring that with you moving forward. Okay. So let's look at, one more. I just want to see possibly, what it is that you just don't see coming. Let's see if there's anything that's being hidden from you. Spirit, what should Sagittarians be aware of moving forward? What messages do you have for Sagittarians to look out for, please? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands kind of represents you being tested, right? The Seven of Wands is somebody who is willing to fight for something because they believe in it, right? But it's also an energy of being kind of like poked at and prodded at, and kind of you having to defend yourself or defend what you believe in or defend, what it is that you're fighting for, because maybe not everybody will agree with you. There's always people in our lives that give us a hard time about everything. They feel the need to put their 2 cents in, whether this is family, friends, co-workers, whatever. Everybody's got to, say something about something, right? Everybody's got to mind your biz. So, this is just something that, is coming out, I feel, because Spirit wants to let you know that, if you believe in something strongly, that you shouldn't give up on your dreams. You shouldn't give up on it. Continue to fight for what it is that you believe in. And, don't worry about everybody else right now. That's what I'm strongly feeling. Don't worry about all of the, naysayers and people with their opinions, trying to get at you. Because whenever, somebody moves forward in their lives and makes a decision to do something that benefits them, and people start to see that you're being successful and you're happier, there's always haters out there. There's always somebody who, has to kind of try to rain on your parade or kind of, knock you down a step, off your pedestal and, well, how come you get to be happy? And, that kind of energy. We all have them. We all know them. And this is, spirit letting you know that, you can expect this from people and not to give up, because if you believe in it strongly enough, you should, continue to fight for what you believe in. Okay. All right, Sagittarians. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is your weekly reading, your midweek reading, I should say. Just to kind of, it is hump day. It's Wednesday. So, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please continue to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, if you like what you see. Your support helps me so much here on YouTube, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a blessed evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.